Hello, Mr. Randy Duck, and welcome back for another video. Today we've got two replays in the French Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank, the AP AMX 30 Proto. Now if you want to see the setup, equipment and crew I'm running in this tank, you will be able to see it at the bottom of the screen right now. So what we got, the first replay we have for you is a Tier 9 replay. We are playing solo, and it are on a Siegfried line where there's two enemy light tanks and two enemy fun police. Now I've done a few videos in this tank, but it's basically like almost a medium slash light tank in a way, because it's got fantastic mobility. You've got a top speed of 65 kilometers an hour, and it gets there very quickly, and you also have some decent concealment. I think I've got the concealment down to about 291, which is fairly decent. And you've got 11 degrees of gun depression, so it can be very, very good at playing those ridge lines. But initially here we've managed to get some good punishment on the cross on tanks going across the field. We've also managed to pick up some nice track assistance there, picking up 1,000 track assistance. And now we're just trying to push forward a little bit further, because we've kind of got the field control. You can see with our light tanks here, this is allowing us to try and push up to aggressively to a position I wouldn't necessarily take if we haven't got control of the field, but we do have control of the field, and with our light tanks pushing up, I may even be able to push further forward, see if we get any more shots and put these tank destroyers under a little bit of pressure. So we get one, well, we'll try and get a nice shot into the waffle. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to land that shot, but we are now to push forward this more aggressive position. Like I say, this isn't a position I could play if we didn't have field control. But with the control of the field area, it allows us to really put those tanks under a lot of pressure. I can't get any shots until they poke out, but this J Panther actually does cross in the open, giving us free farms to get shots in. Should be able to finish him off here, hopefully. We do manage to pick up our first kill of the game, putting this onto 1,000 assistance, 1,000 damage of our own, and 1 kill. And now we're going to try and focus the enemy light tank, get one shot in, and he quickly gets taken out by our friendly a T60, and now we are taking control of this game, 15 versus 11. Going to poke up on this ridge, try and get shots in. You see the second I shoot, I'm keeping an eye out on these tanks on the ridge on the right hand side, so they don't shoot me as I do this. But they've kind of got a bit of problems by themselves with our tanks on the field as well, so they're trying to stay safe for them. This enemy tank destroyer, I don't know, I think he's just donating some hit points for us, but I appreciate it. And he's pushed into the middle of the field, and we're just trying to get as much out of this as we can now. Hopefully we should at least land one more before he gets taken out by our team. Our team actually bounced 2 shots. We might even be able to pick up a kill here if we're lucky. Can we pick it up? And we do, yes, pick up a kill, putting us onto 3,000 damage now, 1,000 assistance, and 2 kills. It's still, well, I say it was an evenish game, but we are starting to take real control now. We pretty much control most of the map. I mean, the enemy team, they haven't managed to fully broke through the city yet. We've kind of won the field and trapping these enemy teams. So once we can take care of this enemy waffle here, and these tank destroyers on the ridge on the right, we'll be able to move further forward and just pinch the enemy team, try and get as much out of this as we can. We are trying to move forward. Just I'm hoping this waffle gets taken out on our right hand side so we can push up. Don't really want to have to eat a shot off of the waffle in order to push forward, because I don't know at this stage if he's running the big gun or if he's running the small gun. Either way, it's a very dangerous tank indeed. But he shouldn't last too much longer with our team pushing in on him like this. We try and squeeze in the shot. Unfortunately, we do not roll high enough to pick up the kill there, but he does shortly after get taken out by our AT60. 7 tanks remaining, still 10 versus 7, so it's definitely not 100% won, but it's looking likely. Get a nice shot in that India Panzer, putting us onto just shy of 4,000 damage now and 1,000 assistance with 5 kills. So we've got a real opportunity to maybe pick up maybe either a Top Gun or a Devastator if we're lucky. Looking to find the finishing kill shot on this enemy heavy, which we do, confirming our 6th kill. Now we're just trying to find a way to see if we can pick up another kill to get that Devastator medal. Bounce a shot on the enemy tank destroyer, which is annoying. But now these tanks, unfortunately we missed out on an opportunity for that kill shot there, which is a real shame. Get a shot into the Huntsman. Can we get one more shot of damage in on this tank? So it's going to get taken out. Unfortunately, it gets tracked right behind a bit of destructible cover, a bit of cover which stops us getting the kill. And now there's just one enemy tank. It's the enemy fun police. And what is this artillery going to do, I suspect? The last tank remaining. This is very unlike artillery players. Oh yes, he's drowning himself rather than try and let anyone get any damage at the end of the game. And he's opted for the coward's way out. But that brings us then to replay number 1. Let's move on to the second and final replay of the video. Okay, so here we are for the final replay of the video. On Great Wall, we are platooned up this time with our good friends VK Joker and Turkey Tank. It is a tier 9 matchmaking, and there's no enemy artilleries in this lobby, which is great. I think you've got VK Jokers in the light tank, and we've got Turkey Tank in the Shashka. We're going to go and try and play the ridge in the middle of the map. You know, we've got 11 degrees of gun depression, which is fantastic to play in those ridgeline positions. And we should be able to get there pretty quickly to take that position first and see if any tanks are going to start to come towards our direction. We do actually have quite a lot of support coming with us, which is good. We do spot an enemy light tank making the cross early doors. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get any shots in, and our friend VK Jokers is kind of got trapped in a really awkward situation, unfortunately. Yeah, so I suspect he may not make it out of it that one. But we're going to try and poke the ridge to see if there's anything else coming, or if it was just this light tank who made that incredibly that quick position to sort of spot that tank, spot that area. We do spot an enemy tank destroyer there. We've also got, we've got to keep an eye on the right hand side that we don't get shot from the right hand side gap. But I'm just trying to hope that these tanks come a little bit further forward, because if they do, we should be able to get some shots in. But I'm waiting for our support of our friendly tank. Now we've got the support of our friendly tank, I'm actually going to push in, because it doesn't look like these guys are pushing. We'll try and get into a position where we can just start battling these tanks. I've got cover now of our two teams, so they can't just rush round and 2v1 me, because I've got that cover of my friendly teammates. So I'm in a decent position here. The actual armour of this tank, you can bounce the odd shots off of the turret, and just look at the weird angles of this tank. I certainly wouldn't rely upon bouncing it, but you can bounce the odd shot. But we're in a good position to battle these tanks, and just trying to get rid of them as quickly as I possibly can. I'm also just hope I don't want to lose too much damage. We're looking for the Cupola, but again they've backed up right around that corner now, so I might have to push forward a little bit further to try and get some shots in. But yeah, I've got to be a little bit careful, because I don't want to don't want to throw away unnecessary hit points. I'm also unsure if any tanks are going to come from the right side from their base, but I am going to push forward and try and get into the damage now. I was thinking I was going to eat one off that ISU there, but thankfully he derped and missed that shot, and we do get one in as well. Going to focus this tank as much as I can, because he's got the more threat in terms of the gun. It's a scarier gun to deal with, so I will try and get some shots into that tank as quickly as I can. And I want to try and win this area as quickly as I can, because the quickest I kill these two tanks, then I'll be able to get shots into the tank, into the rear of the other tanks sort of behind. So I am trying to get rid of these tanks as quickly as I possibly can. Put myself under 1,500 damage now. Still actually haven't eaten a single shot from these guys, so we're doing pretty well at bullying these tanks. We actually bounce a shot off that ISU, get fortunate. That's what I mean with these sort of extreme angles. This tank, you can bounce shells, and we do bounce a nice shell off of him. Put him onto a one shot now with this ISU. We hope we should be able to get the finishing kill here. We do, without again eating any damage. And now we kind of won this area, and this allows us to come around and get the rear shots on these tanks. Don't want to eat the double barrel though off of that ISM-2 there, because obviously you could double barrel us and lose a lot of hit points. But we do want to try and take him out if we can. Unfortunately for us, he's hulled down. But we do have got shots into this enemy medium tank, who we put onto a potential one shot to us now with our 300 alpha. So we do, if he's not running any damage reduction perks and we roll average, we should be able to pick up the kill on that tank. Our friendly tanks are coming behind this IS-3-2 now, so we should be able to take out the 54, but he gets taken out. Brings us into a 11 versus 7, 2,500 damage. Trying to just get as much shots as I can. Thankfully that Jag Tiger, or actually the Jag Tiger did pen us there, but he's now backed up and he's in a awkward, he's in a good position for us to get some shots in. Obviously the Jag there does have a very, very nasty gun, so we can't get caught out in the open, but as long as we can try and close the distance. Obviously it's a turretless non-turreted tank destroyer, so if we are able to close the distance, we should be able to maybe track him and get behind him. But he has actually got some support from a friendly medium tank behind him, so we're trying to just pull forward, and with our help of our friendly medium tank now pushing forward, we should be able to take care of this tank. I'm going to try and go for the track wheel, track him in place. Wasn't able to track him in place there, but we may get another go at it if we're lucky. And we do try, we do pen him, but we don't track him in place. I'm just trying to get the shots in here as much as I can. We have got behind him now. Then we do spot another enemy tank destroyer there to our right hand side. Sorry, tank destroyer? What am I talking about? An enemy vanguard, and he's going to do his vanguard things. He's put 2 shots into us now. Is he going to get a third one in? No, he shoots our friend instead, and then we put one in. We don't roll high enough to kill him, hoping he gets taken out, and he does. Thankfully our E50 hits his shot. We're now on 4,600 damage with 2 kills and 4 tanks remaining. It'd be nice to try and get over the 5,000 mark, but we've got to be quick. Thankfully this tank does have the mobility to get across those map quickly. We get a nice shot in there, helping out our friendly Turkey tank there. Now we're going to try and squeeze in a shot in the Earthshaker. Unfortunately, the Earthshaker does kill our good buddy Turkey tank, but we're able to get one in and pick up another shot. He gets taken out by the E50. 1 tank remaining on 5,000 damage and 4 kills. I think from memory it's an enemy Skoda. Yes, it's a tier 9 Skoda T50. I don't know how much hit points he has. Obviously he can kill us in 1 clip, but I feel it's unlikely he's going to kill all 6 of us, but you never know. Strange things have happened, but he is kind of trapped in that one location, so he's not going to be able to push down that sort of one line. He's going to have to fall back, which means he should cross in front of us, which will allow us to get a shot in, is what I'm hoping anyway. He does cross. Unfortunately, get crosses before we're able to get up to the ridge to get that shot in. I'm assuming he's on reload, but maybe he probably could be coming closer, not reloaded. He does obviously finish his reload. He puts 1 shot into us, but now if he keeps on this path, we should be able to get another one into him. He is on the 1 shot here, and we squeeze that kill in, picking up our 4th kill of the game. Puts us into 5,000 damage, and we bring us then to the video. So how do we get on? Like I say, we've got 4 kills, 5,300 damage, getting the ace tanker and the high caliber. So that is it for the video. Thank you so much for your support, and happy tanking.
Hadouken!